Here it is, the 3rd and 20, the defensive holding sauce call that made 30% of Jets fandom more bald after Monday night. And I don't blame you. It was an atrocious call, not by the letter of the law, but by the way the game was officiated up to that point. 3rd and 20 at the 40, 4 minutes and change left. There it is, up in the air. Mosley, good job. MC2 comes out of nowhere for the theft. There goes the flag, getting thrown 2 decades after the first contact happened. Let's wind it back. It was a cat and mouse game all night with the Jets' defensive minds, the Jets' defense versus Mahomes. On one hand, they wanted to play man, and they played a lot of man because they think their cover guys, their defense, could beat the Chiefs' personnel, the Chiefs' weapons, other than Kelsey. And for the most part, they were right. The problem with that is Mahomes sees that man, sees all those backs to him, and then he scampers out of structure, gets first downs, breaks your back. So, you're kind of stuck. You got to pick your poison. And here on 3rd and 20, I was stunned in real time that they went with this defensive call. But in a lot of ways, I got to tip my cap to them for doing it because it did work and it was disciplined. Basically, it's a cover one. It's a cover one spy. 3rd and 20, you'd rarely see that because you want too deep. You want that cushion. You'll see quarters. You'll see 6 sometimes against a 3x2. Not great against a 3x2. Better against 3x1s with the guy in the backfield. But you'll see quarters. You'll see some kind of lagging shell. And that's what I would have done. And I would have given up 5-10 yards underneath and trusted my offense to get a touchdown. Less thinking, just go, just attack. Instead, they go cover one. And in a lot of ways, you could blame it because you could blame the Sauce penalty on the cover one because he didn't feel like he had help over the top. If it was a too deep, a man 2 or quarters, he didn't have to play the way he played here. But here's the guy to highlight, Mosley. It's basically a spy, 4-man rush. He's green dogging it at this point. So he's going to rush if he knows he's safe, if Mahomes can't escape the pocket. So that means McDonald and Huff have to be really responsible on the edges. Reed chips both, which is interesting, and they both head to the flat, trying to draw defenders down. Quincy Williams has his flat right here. Mosley sees the opportunity, takes it, is disciplined. Great job. I mean, the Chiefs O-line really failed on this situation, and Mosley timed it nicely. Let's rewind it. Defense. Man on man. Man, Reed on this weapon. Man, Quincy on the flat. I think it's a running back. Who's that? McKinnon. I think that's Bryce Hall in on the flat here, who chips late release to the flat. MC2 on what would have been Kelsey, but Kelsey's not even in the game. That's what makes this more infuriating. And then Sauce on MVS. Everyone else, notice everyone else is in a softer catch kind of coverage. Soft, which is what you want to be. It's a 3rd and 20. Know the sticks, except for Sauce. And they play it this way. They allow him to do it because he feels more comfortable bumping and trailing. You really don't want to do that when it's just single high, but he's Superman, so you're okay with it. There it is, the hold right there. Flag still doesn't come until 3 decades later, but whatever. The call out here is Michael Carter. Look at Michael Carter helping Bryce Hall on the bracket with Gray. Would have been Kelsey. This is amazing coverage and amazing attention to detail. To be in a single high man, a cover one, to bracket Kelsey, because here, Hall and Carter are going to play it, these two, in a specific way. Carter's going to have... They're going to exchange, basically, whoever comes in their lane. Carter's going to have first out or second in, and the reverse for Hall. Because one chips, Carter's going to drift, get depth. Right now, he's still responsible for the flat. But he's bracketing Gray, which is smart. Eye on the flat. He knows Hall's got him covered. And then as soon as he sees Mahomes let it up, he goes for it. And this guy's not a threat. I mean, okay, you're going to set up a better field goal, but first and foremost, you got to protect deep. And what was a cover one pretty much turns into a 2-man. in essence, on Sauce's side at least. Unfortunately, the flag comes and it's all for naught. But, taking away the flag, I wanted to show this play because the attention to detail, it's not mind-blowing in terms of play calls, in terms of schemes and stuff you've never seen before. But that's not what coaching is and what defense is. It's about the little things, the details, the nuance. And the fact that they could call a cover one spy, a solo high man, have one guy press, and basically allow it to turn into a 2 deep in a 3rd and 20 is tremendous. And it's a credit to Ulbrich, Saleh, and Michael Carter. Great job by the upfront guys containing Tua and Mosley with the spy. So unfortunate, but great D-rep.